Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. If you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? It definitely helps the channel grow. And for all you new subscribers, thank you very much. Well, today we're going to be making some cornbread muffins, but we're going to be making them without all the carbs from the original recipe, which we normally be using white flour and corn muffin texture or something like that anyhow. But I forget where I got this recipe from, but what you're going to need for this particular recipe is 4 eggs at room temperature, 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of melted salted butter, a few drops of cornbread extract, and that replaces your cornbread meal, and then 3/4 of a cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of swerve and powdered swerve, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then a pinch of salt. We'll combine everything all together and put it in these muffin tins and with the paper liner, and pop that baby in the oven at a 350 degree preheated oven for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. And when the toothpick comes out clean, they'll be ready to eat. And you could make a creamy, sugary cream cheese topping if you want for a frosting. And these came out really great. And I posted this recipe, I believe, a long time ago. This is one of my very first recipes that I made when I first started my other channel, which now I had changed names to Ron's Keto Cafe. And I'm doing my voiceovers this way now because the apartment noise out here is just totally horrendous. And what I've typically been doing now is I've been re-editing some of the older videos that I've done, and I've been recycling them and continue on to continue making more recipes and going back to some of my older videos and seeing what worked for me in the past, and continue to have a successful weight loss journey in the future. And yeah, so you guys have took off 145 pounds in 161 weeks. My channel is really starting to blow up now, and I'm going to try to continue putting up at least 2 recipes every day and doing some premieres and some lives, and I'm going to start doing this a whole new series of short videos here because we're using a new program called Filmora 12. It's it's only a one-time fee for the entire year, and then it's just a yearly subscription fee, and you can cancel at any time. And of course, if you cancel after beyond the 30 days, you wouldn't get your money refunded. But at the end of the day, this is a great program. They offer great special effects, titles, and great library of music. And YouTube, if you're a trying to get out the word, if you're a YouTube creator, you can YouTube doesn't have a problem with it as far as the music goes, because you don't want any strikes on your channel if you can avoid it. And I also use another website for my music called Epidemic Sound. I know some of you told me about that. And there's a whole host of other ones depending on how much you want to pay a month for your content creator, is being a content creator, what I wanted to say. So we had a lot going on this past week, and put school on hold temporarily into January, and my car was totaled in the flood that we have, and now I have to go out and get a new car at some point when the insurance adjuster, what they did was they came down and they wrote the car off as a total loss, and the value on the car, I'll be lucky if I get $4,000 or $5,000, just enough to pay it off and maybe to do a down payment on another one. Now I got to make a bill, and the bill's going to be about $200 or $300 higher than what I was paying before. So we'll just have to get through all this together, guys. And we're all fine. That's the bottom line. Nobody lost any life. It's just going to be rough for a little while, but we'll get through this together. We always do. And again, so enough jibber jabber about all that. Thank you for all your prayers and everything. And we don't need any money or anything like that. So please don't set no GoFundMe page up or anything like that. The biggest thing you can do to help out my channel and support me and Madonna is subscribe to the channel, because I'm almost right there with YouTube. YouTube will stop paying me money for that, and then when I can put a little $ sign up if you want to donate a coffee to me or something like that, that's fine. And we're planning on having giveaways, and this channel is going to be awesome going forward, and it already was awesome. Now it's going to be even better. So without further ado, let's go right into the video. And oh yeah, I know you guys forgot already. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Love you guys. Thank you. Hi guys, and we're going to go right into the recipe, and it doesn't matter which order you put it all into your food processor or a Ninja Blender bullet like I'm using. So just follow me along and you'll be fine. And I'm talking over the timeline because it's really noisy here today. So you'll need 3/4 of a cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of swerve sweetener, and we're using powdered swerve, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, a pinch of salt, 4 large eggs at room temperature, 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of salted melted butter, and a few drops of cornbread extract. And then we're going to incorporate all together in the blender, lay it out into a mold with your tins with little paper tins, and the cupcake paper holders, I guess. I don't know what the word terminology is. Or liners rather. Thank you. Okay, and then bake at 350 degrees in a preheated oven at 12 to 15 minutes, and check them at the halfway point with the toothpick, and hopefully they'll come out okay. And so why don't we just go right into the recipe and just follow me along, and I'm going to have music going from this point forward until we come back and talk about it. And now we're back in the back room over here after popping out the cornbread muffins we made in the oven using the almond flour recipe. Now this has worked just as well with coconut flour for those of you who might be allergic to peanuts. And so I'm going to show you what one of them looks like on camera. So up close, as you can see, it's putting up the paper cupcake thing. Put it down, so just you can see, comes off really well. Now, the texture, Stephy was asking about this. I'm going to open it up. It's not greasy. The texture on that is bread, okay? And it's very good and very tasty, all right? Now, I think these would be great for the holiday, especially for Thanksgiving, if you really want to watch your carbs. Now, what I would probably do in my next batch I'm going to make of these is probably going to add some chocolate chips on the dark chocolate. Probably add a couple with a little bit of raisins, and maybe a couple of them with blueberries, and possibly a couple of them with some of the dried cranberries, so that it tastes like a little cranberry bread. And if you do that, you probably wouldn't need to add the sugar that I put into it. Now, the sugar that I use confectionate sugar, which granulated sugar, which is perfectly fine for this product. But yeah, let's give it a taste. Give it a thumbs up. 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe this made 9 little size cupcakes. So, you know, if somebody wants to figure out the macros and the calories for me per one, but I'm sure they're not that much. But this is what it looks like. Yeah, opened up, I had to bite half of one. It's nice, it feels just like a cupcake. Now you could probably make some type of cream to put on top of it, or, you know, I'm just giving you guys ideas on what to do with these. But these are really good, I really enjoy these. And I'll make these again, and I'm going to make these again. But if you make these, let me know what you guys think. But I think they're absolutely delicious, and don't forget to like and share my video. And let me know what else you want me to make for videos. And I'm just experimenting with different recipes I tried in the past, and I'm trying to improve on the recipes, getting better filming with them, because you know, I'm by myself filming. I don't have that much counter space, so I thought I'd film how to put this all together in the back room where it's a little more quiet, and then go make it out in the front, and then put it in the oven. Now these only took, when I put them in the oven, I put them in on 350 on a preheated oven, and I put them in the oven for like 15 minutes, but I checked them after 12 and they were done after 12. So I put a knife in the middle of one of them and it came out clean, so I knew they were done. You can use the toothpick if you feel comfortable with the toothpick. But they will shrink down a little bit, like I'll show you for example, like that one did. See how it shrunk in the middle? But that's perfectly fine. But you know, these are great in the morning for a snack, or if you're a busy parent, you can probably put these in a little lunch pail for your kids, and as a little bit of a go-to snack. And maybe for your kid, you could probably put some sugar frosting on it or something like that. But when you're doing low-carb keto there and doing whatever it takes to get rid of this weight, and so I can feel like I'm not giving up anything. But the only thing I didn't, I put like 3 or 4 teaspoon little drops of the corn extract. I should have added a little more and given a little more sweetened taste. But other than that, they tasted really good. They did taste like corn muffins. And yeah, so I'll definitely be making it again. So let me know what you think. So remember, you guys are amazing. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, I just wanted to show you what I had made today. And like I said, this was just as an experiment. But they came out really good. I got 9 of these little cupcake things. I call them muffins, but really, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to invest in a cupcake pan. So what I mean by that is not the one that I have, but I want to make one that's going to make a little bigger muffins. And you know, and actually that's actually a muffin pan maker, a cake thing, whatever you want to call it. I'm new to baking, so guys, so just bear with me by my recipes and how I film. But thank you for, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll make more as time allows me to make. Have a great day, guys.